Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Booty Scoot Racing channel. This is the Madness Racing League Cup Series playoff race at the old Legacy Atlanta. The old asphalt is in full effect here tonight. We got about 12 drivers set through the field. This is the cutoff race, race number 3. 4 drivers will go home. Who will join the 2 open spots? Joining Nicholas Maynard, the kid, driving number 02 tonight, and Chase Johnson with their 2 wins. They've succeeded so far in the first 2 races. Should be a banger here. The Atlanta Motor Speedway will crank up the music. We're moments away from qualifying. Welcome back in, everybody, to the Booty Scoot Racing channel. This is the Cobalt Tools 150 live here from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. We'll kill the music here. We're seconds away from the start of qualifying here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Who's going to be lucky contestant number 1? It looks like it's going to be the number 81. Looking to make something shake here. A playoff driver needing the win here tonight, or big points day from Troy, Alabama. That's the number 20. Well, the number 81, the 25-year-old, excuse me, got my things mixed up here. Driving the number 81 Ford Red Bull machine here tonight. The U.S. Navy veteran will take it down the backstretch here. Qualifying is underway here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Make sure you slap that like button, press that follow button so you don't miss a thing here. This is race number 3 of the playoffs, and it is a cutoff race. Terry Hughes Jr., that guy right there, looking to make something shake here as he comes off turn 4. For the first time tonight for his qualifying session. Terry Hughes on the board here. It's live in action here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Terry Hughes Jr., the U.S. Navy veteran from Troy, Alabama. Again, a playoff driver behind below the cut line, needing a big day here. Down the back straightaway he goes. Kevin Tankos will come across the line. He's currently registered Pt.1 on the board. But the number 81 of Terry Hughes Jr. into turns 3 and 4, off turns 4. White flag will be this time around for Terry Hughes Jr. Where will he post? Terry Hughes Jr. P3 on the board at the current moment. Terry Hughes Jr. climbing the bank and off turn 2. Down the back stretch he'll go. Get loose off the corner. That'll cost him big time. Have to throw that lap away. Meanwhile, Blake Koschchild just jumped up to the 3rd place spot on the board. Blake Koschchild from Gold Canyon, Arizona, the 24-year-old. Looking to make his name known here. He's wiggling down the back straightaway. That Paint Hoss number 29 machine. Slipping and sliding here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is the old asphalt here. These guys are going to have their hands full all night long. Gold Canyon, Arizona's Blake Koschchild loose up the racetrack. Where will Blake Koschchild post? P4 so far for Blake Koschchild. John Michael Bryant, the boogeyman from Greer, South Carolina, will round out his qualifying spot. P2 currently on the board. Here comes one of the championship drivers. Won the first race here in the playoffs. Locked himself in with the win at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Looks like he's driving the number 02. Purple, blue, and looks like chrome Maynard Motors. Trojan Fire and Ice. Nicholas Maynard, again, trying to be safe here tonight. Safe off the racetrack as well in the bedroom. The number 02 Trojan machine will climb the baking here. And he'll post his first lap. He'll be on the board for the first time here tonight. Where will the kid shake out here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway? We talked to him before the race tonight. He said he was excited to show up here at the Legacy Atlanta when he seen it showed up on the schedule and realized they weren't going to be drafting in a pack here tonight. It would be old school style as he will go down the back stretch here. Looking to make something shake, currently sitting in the P9 spot as he goes around for the first time here tonight. Nicholas Maynard on the top side of the racetrack. Digging off turns 3 and 4. Where will the kid post here? anything can happen to the kid here tonight. He really probably wouldn't mind it. As he'll, P7, first time that around for the kid. Again, like I say, in the 02 machine. Won the Miami Homestead Speedway, so he'll know he's locked in. He'll race for a championship here 2 weeks from now on the Monday night, right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Make sure you press that follow button and press that like button so you don't miss a thing here. Meanwhile, Jonathan Smith and Dallas knocks out on the racetrack. Nicholas Maynard is going to climb the banking through turns 3 and 4 for the final time tonight. Can he do any better than 7th place as he comes off turn 4 through the dog leg? Nicholas Maynard, P4 on the board that time around. We'll switch over to the number 13, NatDaddyRacing.com owner from Goldsboro, North Carolina. Breaking news from the garage, the admin here in the Madness Racing League. Jonathan Smith forfeited his playoff spot here, so he'll be automatically out here. So these guys, one less contender here for Jonathan Smith. He'll reach a TV agreement on his TikTok stream, won't allow him to race next Monday. He don't want to take a spot here, so Jonathan Smith will scrape the top side of the wall. Looks like he'll kill his qualifying time lapse there. He'll knock Nicholas Maynard out of the 4th place spot. Meanwhile, I believe that's everybody on my board here. Jonathan Smith will take it back to the garage. Looks like it's going to be Kevin Tankos from Hawthorne, New Jersey, scoring the pole here in the Madness Racing League playoff race, number 3 in the cutoff race. Kevin Tankos currently in on points, needing an okay day here. The guys behind him, a really close mix here. See if we can't switch it over for you guys. Kind of get you a good look at what these guys are going to be facing forth, back and forth here tonight. We'll switch it over to the playoff cam. You see it, that as they run currently before the night's event here. So we'll switch over, get ready to grid them up here. Kevin Tankos, the pole sitter, sitting the first one out currently on the cut line. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep the music rolling here as these guys get ready to fumble in here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, the Atlanta Motor Speedways. This is in the Bass Pro Shops 500. It's the Cobalt Tools 150 live here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you go grab those beers and light those cigarettes, as we're set for 100 laps here at the old Atlanta Speedway playoff cutoff race. Guys needing big days here. We'll switch it back over to the main broadcast. Hopefully you got a glimpse of what these guys really need here. We got a couple guys here still needing to shake out the field. There's Bobby Kyle shaking out the back of the field. Ladies and gentlemen, moments away from the Booty Scoot Racing channel, taking on the Atlanta Motor Speedway here tonight. Make sure you press that like button, press that follow button so you don't miss a thing here. We'll go ahead and start off tonight's starting grid. Winning the pole here, needing a big day at the Atlanta Motor Speedway from Hawthorne, New Jersey. That's the 20-year-old of Kevin Tankos. Starting on the outside of him, John Michael Bryant right below him in the point standing, needing a big day. So 2 playoff guys below the cut line. We'll start off on the front row. That's the number 23 J Money Sense Machine of John Michael Bryant. Showtime Chase Johnson from Greer, South Carolina, stole the victory 2 weeks ago at the Bristol Motor Speedway, locked himself into the championship race, and he'll join Nicholas Maynard, the guy behind him. We'll get there when we get there to introduce him, but first, that's the number 78 of Showtime Chase Johnson. Rounding out the 4th place spot on the outside, driving the number 13, Premier Setups, NatDaddyRacing.com machine from Goldsboro, North Carolina. Again, had to forfeit his playoff spot. He knows he won't be able to participate 2 weeks from now. He'll go ahead and surrender his spot to one of the guys in the field here tonight, just in case something happens and he was to score the victory. You don't want to take a spot from somebody, but that's the number 13, Honest Man of Jonathan Smith. Starting on the inside of him, about to run into the back of Showtime Chase Johnson, driving the number 02 Trojan Premium Latex Condoms Fire and Ice Metal Militia 024 Mustang from Wilford, South Carolina. That's the 22-year-old racing for a championship 2 weeks from now on Monday night with Chase Johnson. Which other two will join the kid and Showtime Chase Johnson? But Nicholas Maynard will shake out the 5th place spot here tonight on the bottom side of the racetrack. Looking to make something shake, but on the outside of him will be the number 29 Paint House Machine from Gold Canyon, Arizona. The 24-year-old looking to make something shake here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, the Madness Racing League. It's been about mediocre at best all year long, joined in midway through the season. So he'll be snubbed from the playoffs here, but if he can score the victory here tonight, get that trophy on his wall, the confidence can shoot through the roof. So you can see some good things out of the 29 machine. The triple deuce of Chris Knighty from B-Town, Indiana, driving the Green Machine Racing Chevy Silverado. Will round out the 7th place spot, and on the outside of him, the other playoff contender below the cut line, looking for a big day here tonight. The Atlanta Motor Speedway is the number 81 Red Bull Ford Mustang created by the Nap Daddy Racing. Got number 13 driver Jonathan Smith. Make sure you get out for all your iRacing paint schemes, libraries, and needs. Terry Hughes Jr. is going to round out the 8th place spot. Corey Riptide Tesner, the part-timer here, shaking out the 7th place spot here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, driving the number 42 McDonald's Clover Chevy Camaro. He'll round out the 8th place spot here. Dallas Knox going to start on the outside of Corey Riptide Tesner here, the 9th place spot here, driving the USA United States flag number 14 Chevy Camaro. Almost score the victory at the Talladega Super Speedway over Nicholas Maynard, but they'll crash out. Nicholas Maynard will go upside down. Dallas Knox will be snuffed from the playoffs. Looking to make something shake here tonight. Meanwhile, Bobby Kyle above the cut line here. He'll start the tail end of the field here. Shotgun tonight. The 777 from Monroeville, Georgia. The 64-year-old looking to make something shake here tonight. Just needs a decent day, stay out of trouble. Hopefully some guys don't outpoint him, just needs a top 5 here. He'll advance to the championship race. The 64-year-old looking to get it done here. Chase Johnson back in his spot here after having some electrical issues inside of that race car. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moments away here. His driver introduction is in the book here. We'll kill the music on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Peter the pace car should hang the left up here on the pit road, I would imagine. So shoot it up there to Billy the Blimp driver, giving us all the shots here tonight as he's up there throwing back shots. Because you can't get a DUI driving a blimp. We'll wave it off here. We'll get one more to go this time around. So ladies and gentlemen, just want to remind you, this is the Madness Racing League Cup Series playoff race at the old Legacy Atlanta. So the old asphalt is in effect here tonight. The tires are going to eat wear. These guys are going to slip and slide like it's a hot July summer day. Big guys, big playoffs guys up front here. John Michael Bryant, the boogeyman, your mom's favorite driver on the outside in his 23 J Money Cinch Ford Mustang. John Michael Bryant coming to play today, bad fast here at the old Atlanta Speedway, needing the victory here tonight to secure that spot in the championship race 2 weeks from now. Kevin Tankos trying to join the party as well. He's currently out on points. Currently out on points. Excuse me. Needing a big day here. He'll start at the pole spot here. We'll just go through a couple playoff drivers. The number 78 at Showtime, Chase Johnson, won 2 weeks ago at the Bristol Motor Speedway. He'll race for a championship here in a couple weeks. Jonathan Smith, again, breaking news, won't be able to participate 2 weeks from now, so he'll surrender his playoff spot here. Looking for the victory here tonight, but it'll mean nothing. It'll open up an extra spot for some of these guys. The kid, Nicholas Maynard, racing for a championship with his win in the first playoff race of the year, the Homestead Miami Speedway. A couple of these guys throughout the field along with Terry Hughes Jr. and Bobby Kyle looking to make something shake here so they can race for a championship here in a couple of weeks here. But on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, Kevin Tankos will bring them to the restart zone. We're ready to fire off here from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Brady the flagman away from green. Kevin Tankos will lead them off for green in Atlanta. Side by side through turn 22, they'll climb the banking. That's the triple deuce of Chris Knighty off the side of bottom side of the racetrack from B-Town, Indiana. He'll gather that green machine racing back, Ford Mustang back, or Chevy Camaro back up, and they'll charge back to the front of the racetrack here. Meanwhile, Jonathan Smith pull down in front of Nicholas Maynard here. They'll ride single file here. There's one lap coming to be completed in the books here. Chase Johnson will get the 3rd place spot. John Michael Bryant will shake out 2nd. Kevin Tanko, the race leader here. The first lap is in the books for the final cutoff race here. John Michael Bryant needing a big day, looking early to strike down on the bottom side of the racetrack. He'll race door to door with Kevin Tankos, Kevin Harvick's 2 biggest fans, John Michael Bryant and Kevin Tankos, battle door to door here in Atlanta. You best believe your bottom dollar. These guys are going to fight all night long. Showtime Chase Johnson looking to make something shake down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Your mom's favorite driver, the boogeyman, from Greer, South Carolina, in full control here in the Cobalt Tools 150 here, the Legacy Atlanta Motor Speedway. Meanwhile, Showtime Chase Johnson will look down on the bottom side of the racetrack. He'll race door to door with Showtime Chase Johnson. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard ripping the fence on the outside. Nicholas Maynard looking to give the back bumper shot here to Kevin Tankos, and he'll fly down the back straightaway. Nicholas Maynard down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Single file, 1st through 4th here. Chase Johnson will fall behind Nicholas Maynard. Jonathan Smith looking to make the outside line shake here off turn 4 here through the dog leg. Speeds nearly exceeding 195 miles an hour here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. These guys are not giving an inch here. Meanwhile, John Michael Bryant looking in the rear view mirror, loving what he sees off the back straightaway here. Meanwhile, Jonathan Smith back here will get loose. You see him shuffle out of line there, driving number 13. Not the week he wanted to have so far, having to pull out of the playoffs here. He'll battle down on down on the bottom side of the racetrack with Blake Koschchild. Meanwhile, the kid, Nicholas Maynard, moves up to second place. Nicholas Maynard won the first playoff race. He's racing for a championship 2 weeks from now here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. He's been locked in for quite a while now with the racing's being ran every other week here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, Madness Racing League. He's trying to run down the 23 of John Michael Bryant. The Boogeyman, your mom's favorite driver. She's standing up in turns 3 with her titties out. Better tell her to stop before security gets down there. But she's jumping around because the J-Money Sense machine came to play here. 6 laps are in the book here with Nicholas Maynard charging hard in the second place spot. Chase Johnson in the third place spot. Kevin Tanko's battling down on the bottom side. Meanwhile, Corey Riptide Tester fights off turn 2. He'll be door to door. Kevin Tanko's up 4 spots, up 5 now. He'll battle door to door. Kevin Tanko's. Can he clear him in the turns 3 and 4? He will. Corey Riptide Tester driving the number 42. McDonald's Clover Chevy Camaro for Chase Johnson racing part-time here in the Cup Series. Bad, fast race car up underneath him. Could have set the fastest lap of the race so far that time around. Nicholas Maynard, meanwhile, all over the back bumper of John Michael Bryant, but Showtime Chase Johnson looking to contest as well. These guys fanned out through the field. That's the 29 of Blake Koschchild. Snubbed from the playoffs. He'll join midway throughout the season. Been here ever since on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Big shout out to Blake Koschchild. Roll Canyon, Arizona, the West Coast racer. Make that trip out here to the East Coast to the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Looking to make something shake. He currently rides in the 7th place spot. Meanwhile, the battle for the race leads heating up here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. John Michael Bryant's going to be door to door with Nicholas Maynard down the back straightaway. The kid, Nicholas Maynard, looking to take full control here as his Trojan latex condoms number 02 Maynard Motors Ford Mustang goes on the top side of the racetrack. He'll redeem the race lead off 4. The kid in full control here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. He'll shake out the first 2 guys. The 1-2 spots will be Nicholas Maynard and Showtime Chase Johnson. The 2 winners here in the playoffs. Nicholas Maynard will scrub the wall off turn 2. Down the back stretch they go. You see the championship banners around most of these guys. This is the race leader, Nicholas Maynard. See, he's already got the championship 4 banner on his windshield. Just looking for a solid day here tonight if he can make something shake in the playoff race here in the Cobalt Tools 150. That'll be 2 out of the 3 playoff races in the book for him. You see Showtime Chase Johnson doesn't have the banner on the front of his car, but that's okay. We can tell you all about it. Showtime Chase Johnson wins it on pit strategy 2 weeks ago at the Bristol Motor Speedway, as he'll crack the race in half, cycle back out on the race lead, and nobody had anything for him in the end. Meanwhile, he's looking down the bottom side of Nicholas Maynard. Nicholas Maynard will close the door on him. 10 laps are in the book here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Here comes Kevin Tanko's all over the back bumper of Showtime Chase Johnson. He'll look to the right rear quarter panel. Can he get it here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel? Not quite yet. Nicholas Maynard looked to the top side of the racetrack. Chase Johnson battling door to door with him. They'll battle door to door off turn 2, but Nicholas Maynard will be the successor off the top line here. Single file here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, battling door to door for the 2nd place spot. Here's Kevin Tanko's and Showtime Chase Johnson. We'll take a break here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. 11 laps are complete here. Don't go nowhere. Press that like button. Press that follow button. It's Nicholas Maynard racing for a championship in 2 weeks from now out front here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Things are shaking up here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway in the cutoff race. Nicholas Maynard battling door-to-door with Kevin Tango's underneath the commercial break there. Meanwhile, Showtime Chase Johnson is snuck around the number 4 machine. Kevin Tango still battle door-to-door down the back straightaway. The battle box is on the screen here, so you don't miss a thing on the Booty Scoot Racing Network. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard in full control here in Atlanta. Looks like he's got a great piece underneath him, and he's able to choose what line he wants to go from the top to the bottom side of the racetrack. He'll shut off Chase Johnson's run there. And the battle for the race lead looks like it's going to conclude around right here. Nicholas Maynard in the 02 Trojan Latex Condoms. Hashtag pump it up here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Being safe on and off the racetrack. Make sure you're practicing safe sex here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. But there's the boogeyman. Just had sex with your mom last night because that's your mom's favorite driver. From Greer, South Carolina, needing a big run here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel at Atlanta Motor Speedway. He'll battle door-to-door with Jonathan Smith. Meanwhile, the number 4 Good Range machine of Kevin Tango slapped the wall a couple times. You'll see him loose there, but he'll get around Showtime Chase Johnson. Corey Tessner on the move here. The hard charger 18 laps in. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard pulling away with the race lead here. We'll shoot back here to Blake Hochschild, get the rest of these guys some TV time. Blake Hochschild slow on the racetrack here. Bobby Kyle as well. Looks like the caution flag is going to be out here. Dallas Knox will go around here. And we'll back that ass up here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel for an instant replay here in the Madness Racing League playoffs. Dallas Knox looks like he's going to take a hard hit here with Chris 90. We'll take a look here around the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Shows exactly what happened. Looks like Dallas Knox is going to be racing door-to-door here. Slam the outside wall in front of the race fans. Nowhere to go. He almost collects Bobby Kyle, and just nowhere to go for Chris 90. And these guys will hit hard here. Dallas Knox, tons of damage to that race car. Chris 90 trying to avoid him here. Meanwhile, the battle for the race lead was on our hand. Looks like Nicholas Maynard was going to shake out for it. Chris 90 brings out the caution flag here for the first time tonight. The 2008 Atlanta Motor Speedway, after he gets contact from Dallas Knox that went around on his own, which was the original caution. Meanwhile, Peter the Pace car out on the racetrack. Race leader Nicholas Maynard going to run him down. Pit road will be open this time around. Will we have any takers here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel? We'll keep it right here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been absolute action-packed event here up in the grandstands. That's my boy Charlie down there behind his girlfriend with the plaid shirt on. Got his iPhone out here taking a beautiful picture of that pace car. And that 02 machine of Nicholas Maynard, it's glowing underneath the sun here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Can't lie to you here, these back straightaway grandstands. RIP to them at the new configuration. Meanwhile, looks like, will we have some takers on the pit road? Nicholas Maynard will bring down a couple. Looks like it's going to be Nicholas Maynard, then Kevin Tango's, Jonathan Smith, Blake Hochschild, Terry Hughes Jr. This guy right here just cracked open a cold one as he's ready for the pit stops here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Nicholas Maynard is going to bring the group down here for the first stops of the night. 20 laps in the book. We'll see what they do. Nicholas Maynard will slide it to his box. He'll miss it. Looks like it's going to be gas only for the 02 machine of Nicholas Maynard. We'll jump down here on the end of pit road. Who's going to win the battle off pit road? Looks like it's going to be the 02 of Nicholas Maynard, and Terry Hughes Jr. will get second off. Here comes Kevin Tango, who's right below our nose with Jonathan Smith here. Blake Hochschild will come off pit road as well, and Chris 90 still stuck on pit road with damage with Dallas Knox. Dallas Knox will take the trip to the infield care center here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Chris 90 off here. Meanwhile, we'll have some guys stay out here. Strategy all up in the air here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Showtime Chase Johnson and his Chase Johnson Racing teammate of Corey Riptide Tesner will stay out on the racetrack here. Which really, from what I've seen, it was gas only from a couple of these guys. So kind of on the same strategy, maybe a little more in the tank here. John Michael Bryan, the playoff guy, will stay out on the racetrack as well. He'll looking for some track position. He'll go up to the third place spot. We'll take that right back here. He'll pull down on the pit road this time by Bobby Kyle. Bobby Kyle will shake back up to the third place spot. And that'll look good for Nicholas Maynard from the race lead back to a top 5 spot here. Gas only for him. Terry Hughes Jr. pitted as well, along with Kevin Tango's Jonathan Smith and Blake Koschchild. We're back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel right after this. Don't go nowhere. Bang, bang! Back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. You thought we were going to let it slide from you, didn't you? Meanwhile, Showtime Chase Johnson leads them back to the restart zone. We're back green in Atlanta. Chase Johnson on the inside. Big shake up here. Looks like Bobby Cobb going to spin some tires. These guys are going to get shuffled out here. Big gap between the first 3 to the rest of the pack back here. We'll see how things shake out. Thank God we were able to keep it under control. We'll stay green here in the Madness Racing League Cup Series playoff race, which also happens to be a cutoff race here at the Legacy Atlanta. The Cobalt Tools 150s, 22 laps are in the book of 100. Terry Hughes Jr., one of the playoff drivers below the cut line, needing a good run here tonight at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Look how he's going to settle in right here in the 6th place spot here. See if we can't pick off some green flag laps and get a nice run on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Terry Hughes Jr. will set the fastest lap around that time with a 35.81. Well, excuse me, a 35.19 as I was looking at the guy behind him, the number 777. Well, Bobby Kyle looks like he spun some tires there on the restart here, bundled up some. John Michael Bryan speeding on pit road. It's not a way to win a championship. He's going to have to shake back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. 6 laps underneath his belt led so far. That's some points he can add to his total score here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. The Boogeyman, your mom's favorite driver. We told you to put her shirt down, so we didn't embarrass her here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Meanwhile, the battle for the race lead starting to spice up here. It's Blake Koschchild caught the rest of the pack here. Nicholas Maynard is going to settle into the 5th place spot. We've seen him take no tires from the race lead there when he went and pitted. It was gas only from Nicholas Maynard here. See if he can't throw up the pit stop strategy. There it is. Kevin Tanko, who would just succeed the race lead, battle for the race lead, excuse me, never mind. He'll blow the doors off at number 78 of Showtime Chase Johnson here. You see the pit strategy lap start right there. Tanko, Koschchild, Maynard, Smith, Hughes, and Bryant, and 90 will all pit there underneath the caution there, leaving Johnson, Tesner, and Bobby Kyle, that's in the top 10 right now as they run. Guys out on the racetrack. Meanwhile, Kevin Tanko's starting to pull away here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. 25 laps are in the book. Find a car, pick your favorite color. I don't care. Kevin Tankos is out front here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, needing a big run here for his playoffs in the Madness Racing League Cup Series Playoffs Championship that's in 2 weeks at the Michigan International Raceway. The number 4 Budweiser machine from Hawthorne, New Jersey will stick down in the middle side of the racetrack. He'll try to pitch down on the bottom side. Meanwhile, don't want to make it shake. Look at there. That's the number 29 Peyton Haas Ford Mustang from Goldcane, Arizona. Something adjusted on that race car underneath the caution flag or something. He's bad. Still turned the quickest lap that last time around on the racetrack. Blake Koschchild moving through the field here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel in the Madness Racing League. Finally getting some speed behind his program here. The Peyton Haas machine will rip the fence through turns 3 and 4. Kevin Tankos might have some competition here. Meanwhile, Chase Johnson falling off here. He'll stay out on the racetrack with no tires here. Jonathan Smith moving through the field here. Chris, 90, must have made an adjustment. Bad tires or something, as he was involved in the caution that brought it out here. Dallas Knox went around Not too much damage on that race car. The Triple Deuce Green Mean Machine Racing will look to the inside of Jonathan Smith. He'll think better of it. He rounds out the 10th place spot, a lap down as they run. Sweep through the field here. Meanwhile, Bobby Kyle, seen him spin some tires there on the restart. Shuffled up the field here. Narrowly missed by Chris Knighty. Currently above the cut standings. He's needing a good run here tonight, needing a great finish here. His only points paying out to the top 5 here on the Booty Scooter Racing Channel's Madness Racing League Cup Series. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. These guys are hauling ass around the Atlanta Motor Speedway here in Hampton, Georgia. Make sure you slap that like button, press that follow button so you don't miss a thing here on the Booty Scooter Racing Channel. It's the Madness Racing League's Truck Series for the total non-stop action. Friday night, you can find them right here. Nicholas Maynard looks like he's going to be able to keep it off the wall there here. Was shaking it through here, just trying to be safe with that Trojan Contazone. He's got an extra layer on, if you know what I'm talking about. Trying to pick and dodge every hole. Meanwhile, the number 81 of Terry Hughes Jr. Terry Hughes Jr. That's Corey Riptide Tesner loose back there. 30 laps are complete. Corey Tesner trying to get it under control. That's the number 42 Clover McDonald's machine of Corey Riptide Tesner. See credit one bank on the left rear quarter panel just came on board this week. Corey Riptide Tesner struggling with some handling conditions inside that race car or something here. Still take it back to the top side of the racetrack. We'll jump back up here, battle for the race lead here. The number 29, Blake Koschchild, we've been talking about him. Finally getting some speed into that 29 machine. He'll blink in. Waiting for him to show back up. There he goes. Back here on the Booty Scooter Racing Channel. So fast you couldn't see him. Closing up the lead on Kevin Tankos here. Blake Koschchild not battling for a championship spot or a playoff spot. Looking to score the victory here. Kevin Tankos is going to do everything in his power to make sure that he can hold the race lead here. Down the backstretch they go. Things spicing up back here for this 5th place spot on the Booty Scooter Racing Channel's battle all over the racetrack. The 02 machine is being rained down by the number 81 of Terry Hughes Jr., who just cut the quickest lap time that last time around. Let's see how they post off turn 4 here. Door to door, Bobby Kyle looking to make something shake. The 64-year-old from Arnoldville, Georgia, the hometown guy, right here in Georgia, will make the trip right down the street from him. Looking to make something shake, make the championship race. Don't have to run down that 02 guy in front of him. Meanwhile, the battle for the race lead is on our hand here. We'll throw up the battle box because there's damn sure one coming. Blake Koschchild will get the race lead that time. He'll be credited with the lap lead. The 29 machine of Blake Koschchild here on the Booty Scooter Racing Channel. Coming to life here in Atlanta in the Cobalt Tools 150. The 24-year-old from Gold Canyon, Arizona. Got a bad, fast Ford Mustang down the backstretch. Running from Kevin Tankos, trying to win his first Madness Racing League event. Joining in midway throughout the season here. Blake Koschchild in full control here in Atlanta. We'll take a commercial break. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. And we'll go down for a fast and loud when we return right here on the Booty Scooter Racing Channel. Don't go nowhere. are shaking up here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway in the Cobalt Tools 150. The number 4 of Kevin Tankos, the playoff driver, back out front here in Atlanta. He'll get back around the number 29. Gold Canyon, Arizona driver, the 24-year-old of Blake Hochschild. Race team driver owner of the Haas Motorsports, paints his own race cars, builds his own race cars. He's built a damn rocket ship here tonight because he drove up from the back all the way up to the second place spot, contend for the race lead, took it, and he'll battle back now with Kevin Tankos here. Meanwhile, we'll shake back through the field. It's the kid of Nicholas Maynard battling with Terry Hughes Jr. and Bobby Kyle. 40 laps are in the book in the Madness Racing League Cup Series playoff race at Atlanta in the Cobalt Tools 150. We'll ride around with some of these guys for Fast and Loud for the first time here tonight on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. The more you like the stream, the louder it gets. Don't go nowhere. Right here, here it comes. Back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, just cranking it up here. Trying to show some love to you TikTok folks. I appreciate you liking up the stream here. You're not going unnoticed. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 81 of Terry Hughes Jr. has been trying to battle off the 777 of Bobby Kyle, but Bobby Kyle will not go away as he's got family and friends in the stands. The hometown guy looks down the bottom side of the number 81. The hometown guy of Bobby Kyle, the 64-year-old, showing these young bucks how to get it done. 44 laps are complete out of 100. We're approaching the halfway point in the Cobalt Tools 150. Battles all over the racetrack here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. The kid, Nicholas Maynard, trailing behind. He's down 2 spots since the last restart. Nicholas Maynard again trying to be safe on and off the racetrack. Reminding you to pump it up. Use hashtag pump it up. And tag us at the Madness Racing League on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, you name it. Can we get a hashtag pump it up for Nicholas Maynard, a beautiful race car of his. Reminding you to have safe sex on and off the racetrack here. Meanwhile, Bobby Kyle is running back down the number 81 of Terry Hughes Jr. here. The show is on the road here as Kevin Tankos is starting to pull away from the number 29 of Blake Hochschild. But Blake Hochschild, we're listening to him underneath the commercial break here. Said he needed one more adjustment here. But we've stayed green almost the whole entire time. Guys stringing out around here. We got a battle for the 5th place spot here between Terry Hughes Jr., Bobby Kyle, Nicholas Maynard, and everybody else. Pretty much single file shaked out here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Kevin Tankos in full control as he's approaching the lap traffic of the number 42 of Corey Riptide Tesner. And the playoff driver, John Michael Bryant, reeking and suffering from speeding on pit road, had a black flag. He'll start from the back of the field here. Trying to get to the end. We were riding on board with the boogeyman of John Michael Bryant. Will go back on 42 as he climbs the high bacon into turn 22. Just happened to wait a long time to get back to the throttle there. Not happy with the race car right now. Meanwhile, the 02 of Nicholas Maynard just cut the fastest time on the racetrack that time around. Probably off the back bumper of Bobby Kyle here as he'll pull up to him. Can he make the pass into turns 1 and 2 here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel? He'll pull up to the top side of the racetrack. Kevin Tankos looking to tangle here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Legacy style, the slick racetrack is in effect, but he's conquered it so far. He'll approach the lap traffic of John Michael Bryant. John Michael Bryant not gonna go a lap down here. He's gonna battle the race leader, Kevin Tankos, door to door here into turns 3 and 4. It's what you might expect from a guy, never mind. It's Kevin Tankos will just go around the number 23 of John Michael Bryant. John Michael Bryant will move right over for the race leader here. Finds himself down a lap, currently finding himself in the lucky dog spot. John Michael Bryant needed a big run here tonight at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Still has a shot, needs to shake back here. We approach the halfway point. I would again to imagine at the other half with the back end of these pit stops that we've seen earlier to start to becoming into effect now. These guys should be running on fumes here, as I heard about 54 to 55 laps were in the tank here. Corey Tesner, Hochschild, battle door to door here. Corey Riptide Tesner looking to get back on the lead lap here. It's Kevin Tankos has just made money. You see the gap between him and the second place guy. He'll get around the lap traffic. Corey Tesner will let Jonathan Smith by the third place guy here. Jonathan Smith had a forfeit his playoff spot here on the Booty Scooter Racing channel. The Goldsboro, North Carolinian knows that he won't be able to race 2 weeks from now. Meanwhile, John Michael Bryant, Corey Tesner making a little contact off turn 4 there. Look at these guys. We'll have to throw up a battle box here. The battle for the lucky dog at 51 laps complete here. Corey Tesner out in front of John Michael Bryant here. Can John Michael Bryant get around Corey Tesner for the lucky dog here? Kevin Tankos in full control. Blake Hochschild slowly closing up the gap. Got it down to 2.7. Jonathan Smith's all over the back bumper though. Jonathan Smith looking to the inside of Blake Hochschild. Can he make something shake down on the bottom side of the racetrack? He'll blow the doors off the number 29, and Jonathan Smith up to the second place spot as we speak. Meanwhile, Jonathan Michael Bryant, Corey Tesner going around. The caution flag is flown here. What the hell just happened? We've seen him fly down on my ticker here right on the right side of my ear. We'll throw that up for a Madness Racing League playoff. Instant replay here, the Clover McDonald's 42 machine, part-timer of Corey Riptide Tesner. We're just seeing him racing door-to-door with John Michael Bryant. Maybe some contact made here. Let's take a look here. Did the boogeyman rattle the cage here for the lucky dog? If they're both involved, don't believe any one of them will get it. We'll take a look here and see exactly what happened. It's like John Michael Bryant out on the bottom side. Looking to make something shake off Corey Riptide Tesner, who will slam the outside wall. It's gonna hit the inside wall and kill that race car. That's the 42 of Corey Riptide Tesner. Big damage to the Clover McDonald's 42 Chevy Camaro, excuse me. He will not get the lucky dog as he was currently sitting in the spot for it. We'll see how things shake out here. Will the admin count John Michael Bryant a part of the action here? Will iRacing count it? We'll see how things shake out here. Meanwhile, that guy right there, Kevin Tankos from Hawthorne, New Jersey, will catch Peter the pace car into turns 3 here. Pit road will be open this time around. Do we have any takers? We'll be right back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, but we'll let you watch pit road side by side. Shane chilling up here 4,000 feet above the racetrack with Billy the Blimp driver here. And the Madness Racing League Cup Series Cutoff race. Also a playoff race in the 2000 Legacy Atlanta style. Got the Cobalt Tools 150. You're looking down at it. As you see the score tower there, Kevin Tanko's driving the number 4 machine. Will be the race leader here with 1 to go. The lights will shut off on Peter the pace car here. Jonathan Smith will get the outside spot here. Chase Johnson will bring him down pit road, but Blake Hochschild will beat him off pit road. Well, he'll lead him down pit road and beat him off pit road, but wasn't really much of an advantage there for him, but he'll move up to the 4th place spot. We've seen him move up, lead some laps during that run. Did he get that adjustment in that race car that he was talking about? We've seen the chat eating it up, the Trojan car, trying to be the safest out here on the racetrack. As he's up to the 5th place spot here. Strategies in full effect here. Different guys with different kind of sets sitting in the pit. Some took 2, some took 4, some pitted early, some pitted late. John Michael Bryant was rested back on the lead lap this time around. He'll pit late. He better hurry so he can catch the tail end of the field as they're coming into turns 3 and 4 now. John Michael Bryant coming off pit road here. We're ready, ladies and gentlemen, to send them back. Re-racked on the Booty Scoot Racing channel on the Cobalt Tools 150. 54 laps are complete here in the playoff race. Firing it back off. We're back green here. The rest of these guys are going to shake some tires on the restart, but I think we're able to keep them back together. John Michael Bryant, black flag, back down on pit road for him. Meanwhile, we'll shoot back up here. Nicholas Maynard looking to go back to the race lead here in Atlanta. 16 lead changes almost already. Blake Hochschild and Nicholas Maynard, 2 Fords, then a Chevy in 3rd. Battle it out here in Atlanta. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you're slapping that like button, pressing that follow button. As the kid of Nicholas Maynard will look to the middle side of the racetrack, trying to get around the Haas machine. Of Blake Hochschild, they'll be door-to-door down the back stretch. Never mind. Blake Hochschild will close the door on the kid. As they go down into turns 3 and 4, where will Blake Hochschild go? He'll think bottom. Nicholas Maynard will think the middle. Chase Johnson will get the wake off the bottom of the 29 car. It'll kill the momentum for him. They'll be door-to-door across the dog lane. Nicholas Maynard powers back down on the outside. 57 laps complete here in the old Atlanta style Cobalt Tools 150. The kid of Nicholas Maynard back out front here. Blake Hochschild got something in that Ford Mustang. Looks like he might have something to say here on the back end. He's going to shake back a little bit of gap here. Blake Hochschild, full saving mode here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard, here comes Showtime Chase Johnson down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Showtime Chase Johnson won 2 weeks ago at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Locked himself into the championship race 2 weeks from now. And him and Nicholas Maynard, we know, are the only 2 as of right now who are racing for a championship. Nicholas Maynard looking to take race number 2 of the playoff down the backstretch he goes. Battle shaking up back here for the 4th place spot, the 13 of Jonathan Smith. Bobby Kyle, the hometown guy, right down the road from Honorville, Georgia, here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Cobalt Tools 150. The night he made the trip right down here, said he was here bright and early when the garage woke up, and you see why he's made an adjustment on that race car. The 64-year-old will blow the doors off the 13 of Jonathan Smith here. Currently locked in on points, the playoff driver, Bobby Kyle. You see him diving into turn 3. The 64-year-old wants the chance to race for a championship 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now on the Monday night, right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Make sure you press that like button, press that follow button, so you don't miss a damn thing here. It's just has been some great racing here. Chase Johnson looking to make the move over Blake Hochschild here. Down the backstretch he'll go. He'll think better of it. He'll pull in. Meanwhile, the kid of Nicholas Maynard in control here. Guys fan out down the backstretch here with 60 laps complete. And the Cobalt Tools 150, Terry Hughes Jr. will battle door-to-door with Jonathan Smith. Best news Terry Hughes Jr. heard all week with Jonathan Smith, the guy on the outside of him, forfeiting his playoff spot because he knows that he won't be able to race 2 weeks from now and make the Michigan International Raceway. But he doesn't want to steal a spot just in case things go his way tonight and he's able to lock in. So meanwhile, that'll be one less guy that these guys got to worry about for the playoff drivers. He'll get loose off the corner. Kevin Tankos will look to make something shake. They'll split Chris 93 wide. He'll think better of it. 61 laps complete here in the Cobalt Tools 150. Nicholas Maynard in control. Blake Hochschild with a bad Ford Mustang trying to run him down. He'll hold off Showtime Chase Johnson with Bobby Kyle, the hometown guy, trying to chase him down here. Terry Hughes Jr., the other playoff driver, needing a good day, trying to score some points. The U.S. Navy veteran on the charge here in Atlanta. We'll charge it up. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel, Blake Hochschild currently sits in the second place spot, looking for his first Madness Racing League victory of any sort in any series in the Madness Racing League. Grab that trophy here tonight for the Atlanta Motor Speedway Cobalt Tools 150. If he can get it done, bow, bow. Chase Johnson's got something to say though, all over the back bumper. Meanwhile, the kid of Nicholas Maynard, we've talked about him all night. Drop it, hashtag pump it up. In the chat, ladies and gentlemen, for the 0-2 of Nicholas Maynard. Right there, hashtag pump it up, driving the Trojan brand premium latex condoms machine here tonight. Looking to score his second playoff victory. He knows he's racing 2 weeks from now for a championship. We'll do a little rundown through the field here, just in case you just scooted in here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Blake Hochschild, not a playoff driver, yet to win in the Madness Racing League, as we just mentioned. Currently sitting in the second place spot. That 29 Peyton Haas machine's got some speed in it, as he's trying to say something here on the back half for the kid. Showtime Chase Johnson won the Bristol Motor Speedway 2 weeks ago here in the Cup Series. He will be racing against Nicholas Maynard 2 weeks from now in the Michigan International Raceway for a chance at the first ever Madness Racing League Cup Series Championship. And then Bobby Kyle from right down the road here. We're in Hampton, Georgia. He's from Honorsville, Georgia. The 64-year-old iRacer. Been out here since Bill Elliott's NASCAR game in the late 90s, early 90s, late 80s, excuse me. Got plenty of experience letting it be shown here in the Atlanta Motor Speedway tonight. Currently up 8 spots from his starting spot in the 4th place spot as he runs currently. Was already locked in on points. Doing exactly what his crew chief needed him to do here. Oh, Beagles on board for Bobby Kyle, the animal lover. Right down the road, the former firefighter, retired, whooping ass here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Want a chance to race for a championship 2 weeks from now. But behind him, you'll have Chris 90 battling with that guy, the number 81 Red Bull Ford Mustang from Troy, Alabama. The 25-year-old Terry Hughes Jr., a playoff driver here in the Madness Racing League Cup Series, currently below the cut line as they run. We got to see how things shake up here after the fact. We'll have that right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel for you. And she's cooked, my guy. It's just no quote. The bad luck streak looking to be broken here tonight at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Always involved in somebody else's mess. It's never Terry's fault. And that is a true statement that you will not hear from a real race car driver. But you can check it out right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. or go over to YouTube. Follow us there on the Booty Scoot Racing LLC YouTube channel. All race long, all season long. Every single race highlight has been there long. With the I-85 late model stock series that you can catch here next week, next Thursday in their playoff race. Or the dirt super late models for the all-out dirt tour right here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. You can go catch that. Enough with Terry Hughes Jr. Back here in Cawthorns, New Jersey, 20-year-old Kevin Tanko's three-time winner this season in the Cup Series. One in New Hampshire, one in Sonoma, one in Indianapolis. Knows how to get it done on any kind of racetrack. He'll bite a little looseness there off the dog leg into turns 1 and 2. The Good Ranch 4 Chevy Camaro of Kevin Tanko's looking to make something shake off turn 2, and he's currently sitting in the 6th place spot. Jonathan Smith will bring him down pit road right now. Going for an unscheduled green flag stop. Jonathan Smith had to forfeit his playoff spot here. Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Smith might be a lap down here as they run, but Chris Knighty currently a lap down as they run along with John Michael Bryant. No, excuse me, both of these guys back on the lead lap. Apologies to myself, the boogeyman, your mom's favorite driver. Starting to piece it back together here after that black flag for speeding on pit road. Meanwhile, it's been all business for the 0-2, the kid of Nicholas Maynard. Bow, bow, bow. As he's got Showtime Chase Johnson on the ass end of him, driving that 78 Flow Racing Chevy Camaro. Chase Johnson will cut the fastest lap on the racetrack that time around with a 33.06. Nicholas Maynard a 33.23. And Showtime Chase Johnson got something in the bait for the 0-2. Maynard Motors, Trojan machine of Nicholas Maynard. Two-time winner this year. He won at the Dover Motor Speedway to get himself into the playoffs. And I'd be damned, if he didn't steal one at the Homestead Miami Speedway. He'll save a set of tires. He's down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Was way down on the apron. So Nicholas Maynard damn sure knows how to get it done here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Showtime Chase Johnson will get in on points. Hadn't won a race all year long. Won his first Cup Series race 2 weeks ago, at the Bristol Motor Speedway. So he knows he'll race. So the two guys racing for a championship, showing why right now. They're 1-2 as they run here in the Atlanta Motor Speedway. We approach 25 laps to go next time around in the Cobalt Tools 150. Can we keep it green here on the Booty Scoot Racing to the end? We should have a battle for the race lead here. These guys have put on a show all night long. About a 7-second gap difference to the 4th place driver, Bobby Kyle, coming off turn 2 now. Terry Hughes Jr. down the backstretch as well. So playoff drivers 1st, 2nd, 4th, and 5th as they run right now. Everybody else a lap down. Sorry for the interruption there. Back here for the race lead. Caution flag is flowing here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. We'll back that ass up here. John Michael Bryant has triggered it here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. We'll back that ass up here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Get a better look at exactly what happened. Just like we're trying to figure out what happened here technical difficulty-wise. The boogeyman, your mom's favorite driver, will go around here from Greer, South Carolina. The 29-year-old we're right on board with. See exactly what happened with him. You see him getting loose there. Ladies and gentlemen, John Michael Bryant will bring out the 3rd caution of the night here. You see him getting loose here. Down the back straightaway, trying to hold that thing. Can he get it? He'll spin out hard into the inside wall down the back stretch. Boogeyman of John Michael Bryant goes around here. Meanwhile, the rest of these guys will pull out. There's Peter, the pace car. We've seen Showtime Chase Johnson and Nicholas Maynard battling it out for the race lead there, but Nicholas Maynard will hold it truthful there. Caution flag out here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel with 23 laps remaining here. Shoot it back to the main race broadcast cam here. Want to apologize for the technical difficulties there. The race stream cut out on us. But we're back here live in action. We apologize for anybody that might have missed what had happened. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the technical difficulties here. We will do a quick rundown here. We are so sorry. TikTok wants to act up here. Just like our race drivers here, Nicholas Maynard redeemed the race lead over Chase Johnson if there was a battle for it. If you missed it, that guy right there, John Michael Bryant, just couldn't seem to hold that race car. And he brings out the caution flag here. Tires are slick here at the old Atlanta Motor Speedway. The money stops are in the air. Who's going to get what here as they come down pit road? That was the battle for the race lead between these two folks. Both of these guys will pull down on the pit road. We'll watch the 0-2 of Nicholas Maynard one more time, just like we've done all night long. Can we sit in that race car? Yes, we can. You see it right there. These guys come back over to the right side of the race car. They'll jack up the left side of the race car in the 0-2 machine. 4 fresh tires here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. But meanwhile, Bobby Kyle will win the battle on pit road. Chase Johnson will not get the spot over Nicholas Maynard. Terry Hughes Jr., John Michael Bryant, the victim of the caution there. Had a couple guys stay out here. We'll see how things shake up here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties here. Still trying to figure out how things are inactive. We had all this action packed all over the racetrack here. Chris Knighty, lucky dog that time around, back on the lead lap here. Jonathan Smith back out on the racetrack. Kevin Tangos as well. So it looks like Blake Hochschild will stay out on the racetrack, along with Jonathan Smith, who's a lap down currently, so looking for the wave around, along with Kevin Tangos, who's currently registered a lap down as well. So Chris Knighty will round out the tail end of the lead lap cars here. Nicholas Maynard was the battle for the race lead with Showtime Chase Johnson. But the hometown guy, Bobby Kyle from Arnoldville, Georgia, and he's got something to say about his hometown racetrack here in Atlanta, Georgia, as he's going to be on the front row here with a chance to possibly steal another spot away from these guys in the championship 4 with 2 open spots remaining. Currently in on points, but if you could win the race, it doesn't give a damn who beats you back. The 777 of Bobby Kyle will be on the outside here. Blake Hochschild taking a gamble here in Atlanta. He'll stay out on the racetrack, possibly looking for another caution flag here. And he can get another set of tires here, or he might have burned them up here. We'll have to throw the strategy up as they go. Nicholas Maynard driving the Trojan Fire and Ice Premium Latex Condoms. Mileto Militia Maynard Motors Ford Mustang. Been bad fast all night, led a total of 32 laps currently at the moment. Race high so far. He's racing for a championship 2 weeks from now, along with that guy, Showtime Chase Johnson. Terry Hughes Jr. is about to get the opportunity of a lifetime, as he'll restart here in the second row with a chance to score a victory here in the Madness Racing League and turn his bad luck around. But we'll jump back up here to Blake Hochschild here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel to lead it to the restart zone. Everybody fire off. Bobby Kyle gets loose. Spin. Nicholas Maynard involved. As quick as we can go green, we're back caution here. Nicholas Maynard involved. Bobby Kyle involved. Chris Knighty involved. We'll back that ass up here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel for a Madness Racing League instant replay. Bobby Kyle, Nicholas Maynard. These guys had great races all day long involved. We'll take a look here, see exactly what happened here. The 777 of Bobby Kyle brings him to the restart zone, spin some tires. He'll get into the right front of Nicholas Maynard, collect them. They'll go around here. Big shot from Kevin Tankos to the right front of Bobby Kyle here. Multiple playoff guys, all 3 of these guys, playoff guys. Nicholas Maynard. Thank God he's got safe sex on his side, because it was not safe right there from that. Bobby Kyle get loose on the restart there, spin his tires and collect the 0-2 of Nicholas Maynard here. Damage on that race car. Right on board with the kid, Nicholas Maynard. You see him throwing his hands around, screaming and yelling. But it's a part of it. That's what comes with the racing here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Nicholas Maynard will bring it back around here. And we'll bring it back to the main broadcast camera. Ladies and gentlemen, Peter the Pace Car out on the racetrack, down on the back straightaway, waiting on the race leader, Blake Hochschild, who so desperately just wants the race to stay green here. As he, on some odd pit strategy, excuse me here, but it might shake out in his favor, looking to score his first victory of the season. Welcome back here on the Booty Scoot Racing channel. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not have a beer, a cigarette, a joint, an edible, you name it, something to get you turned up here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the Cobalt Tools 150, we're about to give you an absolute rundown of tonight's craziness that has went down here in the cutoff race for the playoff for the Madness Racing League. We'll shoot back down here to the racetrack here. We'll do all things Madness Racing League here, so we'll involve everybody. Blake Hochschild has brought a rocket ship to the Atlanta Motor Speedway. First time we've seen some true speed out of the 29 Pink Hoss machine, Gold Canyon, Arizona. He's currently the race leader as we run. Playoff driver, winner 2 weeks ago, Showtime Chase Johnson looking to go back-to-back here. Steal 2 of the 3 playoff races if he can. We'll restart here in the second place spot. It's got a piece underneath and trying to make something shake. Terry Hughes Jr., the other playoff driver here, finally needs 16 more complete laps to break the bad street luck here. I don't care how far he's come. Finally, out of other people's trouble there, he was able to escape that one right there. Meanwhile, Chris 90 has shaken back from a lap down up here to the 4th place spot. The Green Machine Racing. Chevy Camaro looks mad fast here, the B-Town, Indiana guy. Looking for a chance to win the race here, not in the playoffs as they run, but we'll go down to the other playoff driver down here. The hometown guy I've been talking about him all night. Spins his tires and will collect the guy on the outside of him, of Nicholas Maynard, who's led the most race laps here tonight. Driving the number 02, there it is, Trojan Premium Latex Commons machine. See if he can have something left in that race car. He threw on his final set of tires. 16 laps remaining here for the kid. Can he make something shake here? He knows he's racing for a championship. Jonathan Smith will forfeit his playoff spot here, so he'll start out the tail end of the field, back out on the lead lap though. John Michael Bryant currently rested a lap down with Kevin Tango's damage is involved with him. We'll shoot it back up here to Blake Hochschild though. He's going to lead them to the restart zone, and can they hold it? We got here last time, but they weren't able to get it through. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll fire back green here. Almost happens again to the kid, Nicholas Maynard. He'll go to the right side of Chris Knighty here. Chris Knighty will spin his tires. Meanwhile, we're back green here with 15 laps remaining in the Madness Racing League Cup Series playoff race at the old Legacy Atlanta Cobalt Tools 150. Chase Johnson in control here with 15 laps remaining for the first time tonight. Greer, South Carolina, Chase Johnson trying to get that flow racing machine back to the front here. Meanwhile, John Michael Bryant, Nicholas Maynard on the tars here. 3 wide. He's following at number 13 of Jonathan Smith, who's up to the 2nd place spot. John Michael Bryant rested a lap down here. John Michael Bryant trying to get around the race leader, Chase Johnson here, get his lap back. Meanwhile, Nicholas Maynard will rip the fence off turn 2. He's on the run back to the front of the racetrack. Just seen him involved in a wreck here. Practice safe sex. Can we get a hashtag pump it up in the racetrack here on the TikTok? Nicholas Maynard involved in a wreck. Shake it back up here in the 2nd place spot. Does he got something for Chase Johnson? John Michael Bryant down on the bottom side of the racetrack, contending with the race leader, Chase Johnson here. John Michael Bryant rested a lap down, competing to get his lap back, knowing that every point matters here. If he can get another caution, he'll be back in contention here. John Michael Bryant currently below the playoff cut line as they run, needing a big night here tonight, but he's a lap down with 13 laps remaining. Things are shaking down here, and we're scooting and booting again here in the Atlanta Motor Speedway around the Cobalt Tools 150. Who will take it home here tonight in the Atlanta Motor Speedway in a cutoff race? 2 open spots. We'll send 4 drivers home. 2 more will join the 2 first and 2nd place guys now. Showtime Chase Johnson and Nicholas Maynard, who was just involved in a caution all over the ass end of Chase Johnson here. We got a battle for the race lead here with 12 laps remaining. It'll be Chevy and a 4 battling for contention here. Both these guys, they've already won a playoff race. Throw up the battle box here. The battle for the race lead's on our hands here. John Michael Bryant will throw it up in front of the 3rd place spot of Terry Hughes Jr. here. John Michael Bryant fighting hard here to the last second. Chase Johnson in control here in Atlanta Motor Speedway, the Cobalt Tools 150. Nicholas Maynard looking down, back down on the bottom side of the racetrack. Will pull up to the quarter panel. Chase Johnson not able to get it. Right on board the kid here at 190 miles an hour. battling for the race lead here. The Atlanta Motor Speedway off the right rear quarter panel. You see the guys behind them. Trying to run down Chase Johnson, got his hands busy in there.